Hey YouTubers, Muskrat Jim here. Well, as you can hear, it's raining pretty good. We had some thunder and lightning there just a little while ago, so I guess I'm in the house today. So today we're doing a little bit of knife maintenance. I'll be using my Lansky pocket sharpener just to clean up the edge on my tracker. If you keep the edge of your knives clean, like free of sap and food particles or whatnot, you won't need to sharpen it as often. Now, to hold the knife steady while I run this sharpener over it, I'll be using this little table vise. I've put rubber pads on the jaws of this vise so that it doesn't damage the handle of my knives. Now, the thing about these pocket knife sharpeners is the narrow edge isn't wide enough for a tracker's blade, because a tracker's blade is really quite thick. But this Lansky, as you can see, it's got a really wide opening as well, so you could actually use this on an axe if you wanted like a mirror finish on your axe blade. So these are fine ceramic rods. And they'll put a nice shine on your blade. They'll remove all of the little scratch marks that are left by fine sandpaper or fine sanding stones. And these ceramic rods are removable, and you can also clean them off with a Lansky eraser. And a regular white eraser also works on these. Yep, so that cleaned off a lot of the grit that was there from before. Yep, looks good. Now you can also strop your blade, which also helps to clean the residue that's left on there. And this green compound has a very fine grit to it. Now, oiling the blade helps prevent it from rusting if there's a high carbon content in your blade. Now, this is stainless steel, but I still put oil on the blade, or the part that's not coated anyway. Now, the important thing to remember is that you can use any type of oil to oil your blade. However, if you're going to be using the knife for any food processing, then you should use a food grade oil, like olive oil or any other vegetable type oils. Now, I generally use my tracker knife for processing wood, cutting cordage, that sort of thing. Not usually for food processing. However, just in case I'm ever in a situation where I want to use it for food processing, I just use olive oil. So I stay away from things like WD-40 and 3-in-1 household oil. So like they used to say back in the 50s and 60s, for brill cream, a little dab will do you. So you just need to make your finger a little bit wet with the oil and just carefully stroke the blade with your oiled finger. As you can see, I'm stroking at 90 degrees to the blade, so there's no chance of getting cut. Flip it over and do it the same on the other side. Just a little dab and 90 degrees to the blade. And that's it. Now, if you have a leather sheath for your knife, you shouldn't store the knife in the sheath between uses. The leather just promotes rusting of the blade. Trackers typically come with a hard Kydex sheath, so it holds the knife in there without the blade actually touching any of the surfaces. So for that reason, I'm a fan of Kydex. Now, as you can see, this sheath has been modified. It's got some leather on it, and it's got some webbing as well. But the thing I like about Kydex is that when the knife goes in, there's a secure click, and you know your knife is secured. Now, let's see what it does to this apple. Slicing it pretty well. So it's as simple as that. Remember to keep your knives sharp and they'll serve you well. Till next time, this is Muskrat Jim, signing out. For more muskrat survival videos, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to click the bell to receive notifications of newly uploaded videos on this channel.